Wanted to show you kind of a cool trick on tablet command. I know a lot of you already know this, but some don't, I'm sure. And so something that was shown to me and I've used, especially on smaller fires, although it will work on bigger ones, but it's the ability to draw a fire perimeter just walking around with your phone. In this case, I'm using my iPad. It's easier to look at while I'm driving. You could either drive a perimeter or walk the perimeter. But anyways, we'll talk more in a second. What I did was create an incident. I went online, or went on tablet command, I made a fake incident, and I put myself on it. And then if you look, I am sitting there, Assistant 11, Bellevue Boulevard. So what you want to do is go to Fire Mapper, and Fire Mapper is right next between Navigate and More, and you'll see that little funny map symbol. You open that up, and that opens up Fire Mapper. What you do is then hit record, and now it's recording my tracks. And you'll see as I drive, I don't know what this default line is, I forget which one it is, but it'll put this like little line behind me as I drive. This line, you don't have to do perimeter, you could actually do multiple lines. Let's say you're doing structure protection, you've got all these dirt roads that go to houses. You could do breadcrumbs, use the lines as breadcrumbs. And other people will see the line on their phones and on their tablet command as well. So you could help guide people in that way, or you could help you be able to get in and out by remembering where you're at. So right now I'm going to do it for fire perimeter to kind of show you fire perimeter. So we're going to drive around, get the fire perimeter of this. I'll go back to my starting point. Almost there. All right, and so then what you do when you're done is hit record. That stops record. And now you can see this default line, and it shows where I went. What we want to do is let's name this or change it. You just touch the line. When you touch the line, this box comes up on top. You just touch inside the box, and it opens up the ability to name it. You can put an address, you can put notes. What I want to do is just change the line type. So I go to line type, it opens up. You'll see there's a whole bunch of different lines there. Now let's do fire edge. So we do fire edge, and we hit the little X at the very top, and there's our fire edge. And so now we have this fire edge, and you can see, I didn't quite make it all the way around. But you can see the fire edge on there. What's cool is if you look at the top, it tells you what size your fire is, and it says 3 acres. So I now know that my fire is 3 acres. So if you're a BC, you're 1 or 2 BCs, and either do it by yourself or you have the other BC do it, like the river bottom. You go out there, it's nighttime, it looks twice the size. You get out with your phone, and you would do this on your phone, and it looks pretty much exactly the same on your phone. It's the same steps. You wouldn't take your iPad out there. You take your phone, put it on the record, and you walk the perimeter and come back, and now you have the fire perimeter. You can mark the lines whatever you want. And in this case, again, we know it's 3 acres. I also know it's 1,564 feet in total length of perimeter. So you could use that to figure out what you want to do, or how long your line is, how much hose you're going to need, or dozer line, or hand crew line, or any other cool Bricio thing. You now have a rough idea of the length of your perimeter of the fire. And then we can just close that box out, and there it is. Now, to go back to tablet command, you go up to the top for TC, hit TC, tablet command, takes you back to the main screen, and you'll see that it's not quite up yet. It takes a couple minutes for it to transfer over between Fire Mapper and tablet command, but it'll pop up here, and you will see the map I made. You can't adjust it here in the regular one. You'd have to go back to Fire Mapper, and then you could adjust, delete, do whatever you want with it. Kind of a cool tool. Remember, you can draw anywhere you want on a map in Fire Mapper, and it'll come across the other side. And we have the ability as chief officers to do it on our phone, whereas the people that just have mobile TC do not. Handy little trick, just one of many that tablet command has. Really cool program, and have a good shift.